Simply thrilled. So I was actually out riding my bike with my son, and I got the phone call. We jumped off our bikes, gave each other a big high five, and ran inside. Next thing I did was to tell my wife and my other son, and we're just really incredibly happy and looking forward to the next 4 years and partnering with the ACS. With the American Cancer Society Research Scholar Grant, we will be able to look at how cancer cells metastasize, which is a process by which cancer cells move from one place to the other. This is so incredibly dangerous because most cancers start in sort of a benign place, but then move on to another place that may be a vital organ. In most cases, patients succumb from metastasis. Our hope is that by doing this work, we identify ways in which we can make new treatments that either prevent or abate metastasis, and so turning cancer into something that's a manageable disease. I think we're all eagerly awaiting that day when the pandemic is behind us. And when that day comes, cancer will still be a disease that we still must conquer.
Can't stop, it can't be paused. We have to keep moving forward. We have to keep looking for treatments and for therapies and for cures. Being here in this lab is a very full circle moment that could bring me to tears, just because I know that I would not be where I am today and having this kind of conversation if it wasn't for people doing the hard work that they do inside this lab. A year ago, actually, I was falling asleep one night, found a lump. I Googled signs of breast cancer for 2 minutes and then fell asleep and thought it was nothing. And I went in to see a doctor and they were confident it was a cyst as well. At the time I was diagnosed, I was 38 with no history. So I went through a week of tests where I just assumed it was kind of protocol. I sat down with a doctor who walked me through my tests and my ultrasounds. And at the time I even thought, yeah, let's get this over with. I know what it is. So when he said that it was a malignant carcinoma, you could have knocked me over with a feather. I will admit, I thought, what's a carcinoma? That's how little I knew about cancer. And from there, it was like a rocket ship. It just took off. I had a lumpectomy. I went on 2 different types of chemotherapy medications, overall 16 rounds of chemotherapy, about 5 months of it. Then I went on to do 25 rounds of radiation. This month I'm starting tamoxifen, and tamoxifen was discovered by a researcher that was funded by ACS. And I feel so lucky because had I been diagnosed however many years ago, something like tamoxifen wasn't necessarily available. I am living proof and standing here today because of research and development, and that can't happen without fundraising.
So we're so incredibly thankful for the ACS supporters. We wish that we could all be with you in person. We just want to make sure that you receive our message and that we're here to do this important work. Because ACS and Albany Med are coming together, we're making sure that the fight against cancer doesn't stop.